Welcome back everyone to episode 16 of Let's Play Rule the Waves. I might have an interesting scenario developing here. We do have a battle line against battle line. Looks like they have 3 battleships, maybe 4. Could be a heavy cruiser in there, I can't tell. Maybe it was a heavy cruiser. 1, 2, 3. I know for sure 3 battleships. So we have the wind, just gonna let the wind guide our decisions. Should be in good shape here. We have a good line going. I'll let them form their line even. I'm just very content with this, the way things are right now. Getting off the first hit, always an advantage. Not gonna let the Tiger go to AI control this time just because I don't really want her to do that weird thing where she messes up all my gunnery. And they are already doubling back, which is not what I was hoping. It doesn't seem like they're very confident in an engagement. I just don't understand. Because at this point, we're just going to turn. I wanted to try to get off a few more hits. The thing is, I have to be careful because I need to get rid of this blockade, and it doesn't seem like sinking their ships is having an effect, so I need to make sure my ships, at least, are very not injured, so that they are not in port. That's not good. So that's the new idea here. Try to do as much damage as we can, but mainly don't get damaged ourselves. So we'll just keep swinging back and forth. I know the swing itself does kind of ruin our accuracy for a small window of time. But I'm going to be content with that just to avoid getting too close. And to maintain the wind. So they're swinging back again maybe? I don't know. We'll just be content to roam like this. We're getting hits. I mean, not ones that are likely to penetrate, but nonetheless, hits. That's one that can penetrate, especially what's the distance to ship? Oh, that one's pretty far. Actually, I'd like to view your ranging details. 10,000 yards. We're expecting to penetrate, you know, around 7-inch armor, I guess, at this range. And they have more than that. Just barely, but slightly more than that. So we'll just keep plodding along, taking our pot shots. It's more likely that we'll be able to do damage to San Marco, although she does have enough armor probably to negate 6-inch hits. But this is where I feel very comfortable. This is what my ships have trained for. So we're not going to be very uncomfortable in this situation. A few San Marco hits. We have to keep an eye on this San Marco. She's taken a few. So it looks like they're tilting a little bit. We'll tilt with them. Get everyone else to tilt. Another San Marco hit. Hey, if we take a heavy cruiser, that would be spectacular. This is a really nice, clean engagement, really. We both have our battle lines set up, and it's really just whoever's the better gunner wins. I think this slows down our ship. Yeah, down to max of 17. Whoops. Yeah. Which is actually still fine. We are really dealing some damage to it. I thought it was to this one. Maybe it's the rear one that was getting hit the whole time. We could try another maneuver, by the way. Swing in. And then just allow our line to cut off the ones in the north. But we're doing okay like this, you know? I don't see any need. Okay, two close things, but which San Marco is the one getting hit? Yeah, this is confusing to me. Not just because there's two ships on top of each other, but we've done very good damage. Victory point situation, not important right now. We're winning by a lot because we've sunk so many battleships, etc. More important for us is blockade. We need to try to lift this blockade. Okay, 6-inch guns not going to be so important there. I think it is going to be about the right maneuver just to cut off the two heavy cruisers. Excuse me. Granted, we are doing good damage. Just on this volley to volley engagement. Broadside to broadside. But I feel like we could do even better. Which is really saying something considering we are actually doing pretty well. Pretty darn well. The lines are slowly colliding here, which I've seen that happening, and I've been letting it happen to get hopefully some better accuracy and hopefully some better penetration. But is it time? We'll turn a little bit more. Give it a little bit more time, but I feel like we're starting to push the bubble. If one of their ships comes to a dead stop, like one of these guys just takes too many hits, that'll be our cue to engage. And they are turning. I think it really is time. Okay, let's start making our run. Okay, here we go. I know that they're going to be very happy to give up, for me to give up my wind advantage. So I think this will be easy enough to do. We'll just slide right in behind them. Okay, very good. Okay, good. We're actually still doing damage to the other ships as well. I mean, that's also very good, of course. Battleships being the main perpetrators of this blockade points. It just doesn't. The only thing it doesn't successfully model, in my opinion, is the fact that we wouldn't care. I would not be blockaded. Oh, the Tiger got pelted. Machinery damage. Well, she's going to slow down to 0, so I'm just going to spin her this way, and hopefully she'll be out of range, so she doesn't just get shot to death. And here comes their destroyers. Okay. Message received. We'll go after your heavy cruisers. And you can throw yourselves against our escort line. Very good. Perfect. Just a phenomenal reaction there to contact. Destroyers came in, were scared off. And now we should have the advantage on these heavy cruisers. This is basically battleship to, this is exactly battleship to heavy cruiser. So we have a huge advantage. Since this is the moment, we'll go up to squad max. Well, it's 17 for our battleship line, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll be able to eke out a little bit more speed. At least enough to keep them in range. Okay, good. So this is starting to happen in these 6-inch shells from this distance. 4,200. 4,200. I can't tell what our penetration is on these, unfortunately. I thought I had access to that, but I don't. Okay, well, fine. That's fine. I think we'll end up sinking them. Actually, I can just view these guys. What's your gun data? 3.6. Oh, it's actually the 6-inch ones might not be penetrating. Excuse me. All right, let's do it. Poor tiger over there. I have a very hard time actually telling when they rejoin as well. So this is obviously going to be 2, if not 3, dead heavy cruisers here. Okay, it's already started there. Let's turn north. Put more pressure on them. Lots of pressure now. Lots of pressure. Set this guy to AI control because I'll probably forget otherwise. Okay, please go squad max, catch up with them. We know that this one's a goner. Can't actually rest my cursor on it, but there it is. It says medium damage on fire, but I think sinking on fire is probably the more accurate description. Now, we are actually getting some penetrating hits from the Amalfi, and that's what my concern is now. Okay, that would have been a good hit if we had wanted to hit her when she was moving. She's not. Okay, Amalfi now. We need to switch to the Amalfi. I mean, you guys can feel free to launch torpedoes, of course, but no, never when it's a useful thing to do. And now we just engage. There it is, the Amalfi. And it doesn't look like they're going to be doing anything, so this should be short engagement. Very good. Well, another really short engagement, 15 minutes. But another successful one. So we'll swing back around to everyone, finish all of them off. Get it, 50% ammo. Oh, I'm not encouraging torpedoes. Why don't I do that? And we'll just start sending everyone to AI. Let them launch torpedoes at their own discretion. So I'll just control these 2 guys. Pretty sure these guys are all dead, but one last run, just to make sure. Good, just in time too. Okay, so let's get these guys to AI controlled. Swing back up, and that's it. That's it for this episode. Okay, Marco Polo got hit by a torpedo. Very good. Oh. How in the world did that happen? Okay, well, let's take you guys off of AI controlled. And just go immediately to a stop. So I'll go ahead and spin everyone around the Helgoland. We might lose her, but hey, we might not. And we'll just defend these guys before they get better. So my Tiger's back in the game. Okay, very good to see. Go down to cruise speed and we'll just patrol around these guys until they're all better. Okay, well, very uneventful. I think that Sigurdsvar's flooding has now been controlled, but the problem is if we move, she might... What's her situation? Okay, she seems okay. Max speed of 12. Okay, well, let's just go 8. And okay, very good. Even better. So we didn't lose anybody. They lost 3 heavy cruisers. Good. Another short episode. What does that mean in terms of... No. What does that mean? They're still blockading us. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just take a look at what exactly is going on here. We have 48 points and they have 36. Technically, we should be blockading them now. I don't know what will happen next turn. Let's see. We will have 1 battleship out. But wait, that's the one we already had out. So next turn we have all of our battleships. The St. George returns in a month. Of course, that's why we haven't had her. I forgot. And we just lose 2 light cruisers for a month and 2 months. So I'm pretty confident to say that we should lose the blockade effect next turn. Yes, we'll buy everything. Oh, oil firing. Wow. The British lost another ship. And a fleet battle. And we're still being blockaded. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, once again, I'll accept this and get us into position off camera. Not sure if I'll even post this video. It's only like 16 minutes long, but at the same time, it was only the sinking of 3 heavy cruisers. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.